Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Hamzatul Wasl and what it is and how we're going to be teaching it, inshallah. Hamzatul Wasl is another one of these rules that you have to be careful how we teach it. And alhamdulillah, for the most part, the Medina Mus'haf, for the one that's used in most of the Arabic countries, they have an easy way of telling us what is a Hamzatul Wasl. Uh, and what is not. So there's two types of Hamza, Hamzatul Wasl and Hamzatul Qata'. Hamzatul Wasl will come with this little Sad sign on top, of course, indicating it is the Hamzatul Wasl. The Qata' will have this Hamza on top of it. So, of course, we want to teach them how we're going to be creating Hamzatul Wasl. In the beginning, we'll just be teaching them, okay, these type of examples. Um, the Hamzatul Wasl is it sits on an alif. The alif is not pronounced. The alif is silent, and that is the case when we are starting from a word before it, like here, yaw mid-din. Okay, so the alif is not pronounced. But let's say if I'm starting from this Hamzatul Wasl, then I'm gonna put an fatha on it, ad-din, al-mustaqim, al-athim, al-jahim. So it's something that it will be fun, inshallah, to practice with the kids. Make sure that you make this clear that Hamzatul Wasl is the alif or the Hamza that when you're connecting, it is not pronounced. But if you are beginning from it, it is read. Go through the examples, mashallah, wonderful examples. And then you can also talk about over here. There's some verbs that it comes in will have different ways to begin. And there's a rule for that actually, so you can talk about it and something that they should memorize this rule actually, because then it'll make their life easier in the Quran. Because in the Quran they don't actually put the kasra, the fatha or dhamma on the hamzatul wasl if you're going to be starting from the hamzatul wasl. So we usually have to look at the third letter in order to figure it out. If the third letter is a fatha or if it is a kasra, right? Fatha, fatha over here. Where? Fatha for these examples, right? And kasra for these examples. This hamzatul wasl will get kasra, 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 kasra for the kasra as well. These are, look, this is what are we looking at again? So you have to explain this to them quite carefully. You're looking at the third letter that is found right here. Right here, the lam for this one, the ta here, the meme here, the ha here, the dal here. What is it here? The ba here, the ba here, and what? The jim here. You're looking. So count again. The hamzatul wasl is the first letter, ayn the second, lam the third letter. So whatever the third letter has, it will be the reason for the hamzatul wasl having either a kasra or a dhamma. Okay? And this is specifically for um, words, right? That you'll see at the beginning of their, what does it say here? It comes at the beginning of a word with any other letter, then look at the third. So, when hamza always comes at the beginning of a word with any other letter, then look at the third letter. Uh, what it means by any other letter is if a lam does not come after the hamzatul wasl, you're gonna look to the third letter. Usually it comes in now in verbs, but no one's gonna know what a verb is. So it's good to look at if it's a if there's no lam coming after the hamzatul wasl, like over here, for example, we have a, la, alif, lam, and it becomes as-sama, right? That is going to tell us there's a fatha there. Otherwise, we look at the third letter. If it's a fatha or a kasra on the third letter, what are we going to do? We're going to put a kasra on the hamzatul wasl. And if it is a dhamma on the third letter, what are we going to do? For example, here, dhamma, dhamma, ضمة. We're gonna put ضمة on the همزة الوصل. So انظر, ادخلوا, ادعوا, اقتلوا. بارك الله فيكم. In the next lesson, inshallah, يعني this is a little bit tough lesson, so take your time. We'll be talking about the med. بارك الله فيكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.